Mon Bailey.
Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker. I thank my right honourable friend for his statement, and I continue to be impressed by how he and the Ministry of Justice are gripping so many complex justice matters all at once. But this is about public safety, but also the perception of public safety, and the public rightly care about law and order. And I hear what strong words from the front bench opposite, but I think we can see by the lack of turnout from Labour MPs that they prefer to politic on this rather than do the hard graft of scrutiny. And on scrutiny, I really welcome my right honourable friend putting victims at the heart of the Parole Board decisions and allowing them input. Can you say a little bit more about how the Parole Board has taken to those proposals, and how we can also support victims as they're going through that process, because some of them will find even those steps distressing, even if they want to do it?
Yes,
Chancellor.
thank my honourable friend for her tenacity on these issues, and she makes the same point my honourable friend did about public confidence, and there's no escaping this. Particularly if you think of the history of honourable members think of the history of how parole and licence conditions and how we ended up with life terms after the abolition of the death penalty. The public need to have confidence that sentences match the crime and that their safety is the paramount importance. She asked about how we will help victims through that process, which is critically important because it must be gruelling, it must be traumatic. And I know from the consideration that I've had and the evidence I've seen how difficult that will be. We've already made some improvements in the process of victims. We, in 2018, introduced written decision summaries to improve transparency for victims. In 2019, we introduced the reconsideration mechanism, which I exercised today. In 2021, we announced our intention to enable public hearings and that victims would be able to attend those hearings as observers. We are saying that we're now giving them a much fuller role, as I explained in my statement. On top of that, of course, the statutory release test, and when the Parole Board considers it, they will take very clear account of the submissions of victims, but also victims will be able to ask questions through those submissions.